I'm gonna be honest, I'm so pissed right now. I talked for like so long, and then I started pulling cards. I did all this sage work, and I didn't record it. Is it recording? Well, at least now it's recording. Oh my god. I'm so upset. Anyway, I'm glad I checked. Man, imagine if I did the whole thing like that. Man, I was just talking up a storm. I was probably making no sense anyway, so it's probably good. So hi, I'm gonna do a reading on Jeffree Star. He already talked a whole bunch about how I'm going to do it. And basically right now, I just pulled some cards that are going to be his spirit animals. This is the one that popped out at me. That happens sometimes. If you look at my last video, you can actually see I posted the time of when it actually, now I'm scared that it's gonna turn off or something. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, so I pulled Coyote, and then I also pulled a Black Panther, but upside down. So I don't know. But this one I think is so funny because, so this is like a spirit animal. So like, does he, I just feel like this shouldn't be, so he got the trickster. You know, oh my god. Like, can't this guy, I think that's what it is that he needs to be tricky all the time. I'm just gonna read. If you have coyote medicine, you may use it to make a stuffy or old, make it to use stuffy old fogies lighten up. To, do you know what old fogies are? I don't even know what fogies means, but like old fogies are just old people. Lighten up and add cheer to a party, or to break up the death grip of conversation with ease. Look for the positive side of sabotaging nosy questions about your personal life. Have fun telling some gossiper that you just returned from St. Tropez in your new Learjet. Anyway, sorry. I guess I could have taken that time to pretend like I actually knew what this card was about. So, okay. On the other hand, you may not be conscious of your own pathway of foolishness. You may have conned yourself or your family or your friends or even the public at large into believing that you know what you are doing. But listen, Coyote, you are balled up in your own, I don't know that word. You have created a befuddling, you know, they should really change the language to something a little bit more easier. Befuddling? Who says that? Anyway, you have created a befuddling, bewildering, confounding trick. Pick up the juggler's eyes from the ground and put them back into their sockets. See through the genius of your acts of self-sabotage. Find it amusing and laugh, trickster, laugh. So, I'm saying he needs, so that's what he's calling on, is being a trickster and making light of things. I think that's what he's doing. I think that pretty much like, but we'll check out the Black Panther too. Maybe eventually I'll actually memorize these cards by doing this a whole bunch. That's how he did it with the other cards. So, that's so funny, trickster. It's so funny. Embracing the unknown. So we got contrary to that. If Black Panther is appearing contrary, you may be seeing situations as black and white, good and bad, with no middle ground. Be free of mental suppositions and expectations. It could be time to do some house cleaning. Let go of negative people, limiting thoughts, or any fear of being alone. If you are out of balance, your shadow may be creating demons of fear. enter the stillness of refuse, oh sorry, enter the stillness and refuse to surrender your personal authority to avoidance mechanisms, justifications, or mental gymnastics. Enter the stillness and refuse to surrender your personal authority to avoidance mechanisms, justifications, and mental gymnastics. We know he's a bit of a mental gymnastic, so I'm seeing this as that he needs to kind of surrender to his own personal authority. Remember, the fear of what if will always keep you from enjoying the present moment, and life's gift is the present. See, I think that's nice, right? Because my husband is very much like Jeffree Star. I guess like the non-gay version, and my husband doesn't wear makeup or anything like that, but personality wise there's a lot of similarities. Oh, my ex-husband. So I'm kind of seeing, and with him, and I see that thing as like my husband was always wanting to sorry, I'm just realizing I always say husband, ex-husband. So what I'm noticing is that my husband was always looking to, yes, honey, so you have cats, was always looking to one-up somebody. There was always that worry that someone was going to be out to get him, and I really see Jeffree Star doing that. And it's such a struggle to always be worried about who's going to come after you. And if he just surrendered to that and realized that there's certain things that you can't control, and that life is a lot easier when you just let things happen a bit. Like, that's not to say don't work hard or don't put effort out there or don't stand up for yourself, but this constant hypervigilance that he has, I've seen what that looks like in a home environment and what it really looks like, not what it looks like on the outside. And it's really painful and sad. So feeling jumpy, nervous, confused, paranoid, afraid of being alone, or somehow at risk. I do think he's also afraid of being alone because he's someone who always needs validation, right? He needs validation from the public. He needs validation from so many people, and he's very good at manipulating. So it's really a horrible mix for him. It's really quite sad, I think. But anyway, that's just me, and I'm not saying it in a way of hateful. I'm saying that's a painful part of what he has to deal with. Find the emptiness of the void and snuggle into Black Panther's midnight fur. In all cases, you are reminded that every human being emerged from the darkness of the womb and once felt that silence, and the ebony void of this nurturing space was once the safest place to be. Ooh, so the darkest was also the safest. I think he's okay in the darkness, I'll be honest. But anyway, coyote man, trickster. That's the spirit animal for him. So, what am I gonna do next? Okay. I already saged the deck. What do we want to know about Jeffree Star? This would be a good reason to do something live so someone could ask me what they want. But I noticed when I was doing the reading last time, I didn't realize that I sigh a lot while I'm thinking about in a reading, and I don't know what that is. It's very weird. I don't get it. Anyway, feel free to comment if you do watch this and know why I sigh. I don't know. Alright. What do we want to know about Jeffree Star? I don't know. What do we want to know? I just kind of feel like I just want to know what's kind of going on for him. What's next? What's his plan of attack? You know he's got a plan of attack. He's not just sitting there doing nothing. Having a sip of water. You know he's not sitting there doing nothing. You know that. Right? So what is he doing? Hey, Luna, or Pumpkin. No. Oh, they're starting to be needy. They're like, it's bedtime. No, it's not. So, okay. I feel like this reading is going to go well. I always think that. So, okay. So, Jeffree Star. What does Jeffree Star... I kind of just want to know what he's feeling like right now. Because that's what I don't know. Like, I don't know. I know that he's planning something, but what is he feeling deep inside? That's what I like to know. Like I said, I'm not a psychic. I'm an intuitive reader. Take it as you wish. Okay, let's do this. Oh. Alright. Jeffree Star. What are you thinking inside your head? Your weird little demented head. He's pretty demented, let's be honest. Can everyone agree with that? I think everyone agrees he's demented. Just some people like him. So what is in... See, I'm feeling good about this. What is in his little demented head? I'm totally open to that. It's just puppies and rainbows. I really am. And the cards don't lie. Well, I don't understand the cards, and I think sometimes it's a bunch of BS. But please continue to watch, because who knows, it might be good. I think what I'll do is I'll put like a little synopsis at the end, just in case people don't want to watch the full video. I mean, I want them to, but at the same time, it's I want to look back at this and be like, oh, okay, so this was how I was feeling, or how I interpreted it, and then to see if it comes true, right? I mean, you can't get better than actually just videotaping it for the world to see. Correct? Correct? Yes. Okay, Jeffree Star. Pretty and weird and kind of crazy Jeffree Star. What is going on for you? What are you feeling deep inside? What are you feeling? I'm so curious. Are you curious? I'm curious. I'm so curious. Luna, are you curious? You probably can't see Luna, but she's hanging out, letting me know what's going on the street. They love being out there. Okay, Jeffree. Jeffree Star, what is... Ooh! Okay. Alright. It's only told me twice. So, alright. So, he got... I love this card, too. Oh my god, it's probably too dark. Are you going to be able to even see anything? Okay, you can't really see it, but... Aw, that sucks. Can you see it from farther away? I think you might be able to see it from farther away. So this is the Ace of Earth, which is also the Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles are, well, Earth is about being grounded. So I think he's trying to start off fresh. This is him. He's the Ace of Earth. So it says inflow of abundance, promising business venture, important documents or contracts. I think he's going to start something new. I think that's what he's looking at. Starting something new. What else do we got? Ooh, another Earth. Oh my god, a 2 of Earth? We're not going to have a 3 of Earth here. Oh, freaking heck. I make sure that the decks are all over the place before I check. So, okay. So 2 of Earth. Too much going on at once. This is a 2 of Pentacles. It's like balancing things. Too much going on at once. Need to make a decision. Consider a playful approach. Okay, so he's got some decisions to make. I mean, that's not like rocket science here. I mean, we know that, but you know, okay, so there's some other business ventures. I mean, again, that's not surprising. That's not gonna make anyone, it's not shocking to anyone. 4 of Air, which is also the Swords. I like this. This is the Angel deck, and it's quite a positive deck. And so if you are going to start tarot, I really recommend this deck. So this is, so instead of swords, they have unicorns. Aw. So anyway, so this is a 4 of Swords, or 4 of Air, and it's time of rest. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation, provide some answers. His fight isn't over, but he's taking his time, which is probably a good thing. I mean, you know, Shane is like the opposite, right? Shane's like, maybe I could do one on Shane too, but you know, I'm gonna keep on track, sorry. But he's taking his sweet time, and you know what, to be honest, it's probably for the best. Like, anyone that would be friends with him would be like, take a break, like, what the heck. And we really can't dog him for that. Magician, of course. Anyone who's like, anyone who's a tarot reader would be like, yeah, right, okay. So he's gathering his strength. He's got everything he need. He's planning his new, you know, venture. He's not just sitting there relaxing or something like that. He is. We'll look at some more cards, but funny thing is, I'm not getting any fire cards. So I'm not sure if there's the passion there as there once was. I think he's looking, we'll see. So, Magician is about having kind of like everything that you need, and kind of like, you know, it can be manipulation. You know, Magician can kind of be like that, but it's more about like, you know, using the powers that you have, using what you have, and being like, okay, you know, that sort of thing. It's usually a positive card, but I think with Jeffree, I would worry that he's going to, but it sounds like he's very calm and controlled so far. Ace of Air, new ideas, inspiration, a challenging beginning. Yeah. So this is like, okay, let me just pull up more cards here. Page of Fire, here's a fire card. See? Creative, mischievous. I'm getting the Coyote card, which was, well, you'll probably remember better than I do, because Trickster, was it? Oh, it wasn't Trickster. It was something like that. I'll look back again. Man, my memory's poor. Anyway, so, you know, mischievous, Page of Fire. You know, he's an original person. You know, I don't know. Page of Earth. Interesting. 2 pages. scholarly, dependable, patient. Well, you know what's not here is emotion. I'm not seeing him crying over this. I was hoping that I was going to see something like, oh, he's sad, he's in pain, he's really like remorseful, trying to think like, no, he's looking at this from a business angle, you know. I do think it's interesting that there's 2 pages next to each other. Pages can kind of be a little immature. You know, they're kind of young. I almost wonder, okay, I'm going to go out on a limb here. And I'm going to say, yeah, maybe he's going to do, okay, I'm going to go on a limb. All right? This is what this is, right? What if he is going into some sort of like he's connecting with new people, clearly, and they're going to be younger, maybe a little bit of spunk, a little bit of energy. I think he's going to do something different. I don't know. We'll find out. So a page of fire and a page of earth. So someone a little bit more grounded, working, you know, from a money angle, and then the other one, a more creative, passionate person. This isn't Tati and James, is it? But then how do they... I don't really think it is. I don't. I might be wrong, but I'd be interested to see what other people's interpretations of this are. But I think more that he's going to manipulate a couple young people. I don't know how, but I think it's like going to be for a new venture, whatever, a new YouTube channel, a new business venture, whatever. Like, he's going to try something new. He's always going to try something new. This is one thing with Jeffree Star. He's always going to try something new. So it makes sense that he's taking a little rest. You know, he knows what he's got it. He knows he's got it. And, you know, he's just, you know, figuring out the best plan of attack and that sort of thing. I think he's making new connections, and that's what this is. I think it's going to be a younger crowd. I think that's, he knows where his market is, probably. This deck, I hate this deck, and I'm not really sure even, I feel like this deck, I think we can really ask a specific question. Like, do you want to know, I mean, he must not like Tati and do you know what I want to know? What does he think about Shane? Like, don't you want to know? Like, does he hate him? Is he like best friends? I really want to know what Shane thinks of Jeffree. Oh, man. Okay, let's keep on track here. Oop, I'm not doing that. See, every once in a while, cards pop up, but that's too many cards. Okay, so we are going to look up what does Jeffree think of Shane. This is a very specific question. I feel like this is a gutsy question. So I really don't know. You know? So yes, I do this thing every time. Oh, I keep changing around. And then this, and then let's get this going. Oh. I just like touching every card, knowing every card, that sort of thing. This deck I've had for I've only had it since January, but this is a really old deck, and so I think it acts finicky sometimes. I don't like it. Sometimes it's really mean to me, and it says things I don't want to hear. And then sometimes I think it just doesn't make any sense. I'm like, I don't know what you're trying to tell me. And then I put it away for a bit. And I never use this deck anymore, but this is actually a really great deck. It's a great learning deck. The cards are really nice. The pictures are beautiful. Like, I'm really, really, really connected to it. I'm not like a huge angel person, but yeah, you know what? I'm definitely gonna do. I keep thinking about Shane. I don't know. Does does anyone feel bad for him? I know I shouldn't, right? He's a creep, but I kind of feel bad for him. Just a little bit. Okay. Okay, Jeffree Star. What do you think about Shane? It's hard when you don't really know. Okay, Jeffree, what do you think about Shane? Okay, let's do this. Are we good? Sure. I don't know. They're not jumping out at me. Queen of Pentacles. None of these cards make sense to me again. Is the Queen of Pentacles Shane? I hate to say this, but I mean, he's a bit of a queen, let's be honest. I was gonna put Shane of Pentacles. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. And I can do this. Pentacles. Pentacles. Why does it come up with feelings? Oh, Luna found a bug. And it's inside. If it was any other situation, I would go and put it outside, but she is so not a killer. She's just staring at it. She would probably have a lot of fun with, like, she'd probably be, like, a mouse would be, like, her best friend. She's not. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Hello? What is going on here? Oh my god, this is so long. Okay, whatever. I guess I'm gonna use this. Yeah, nurturing, practical, providing financially, a working parent. I think that he... Oh man, that freaking sucks. This is what I'm kind of thinking. Is that this is Shane, and that he was kind of using Shane for money. And then this one, loss of money, mismanaged money. But then the Ace of Cups. So maybe there was a gaining in friendship. So I'm changing my mind a little bit. Maybe I'm gonna pull some more cards. Oh. So this is when the cards actually make a lot of sense, and I'm like, oh, okay. So it's almost like a story. So this is Shane, sugar mama, able to make him some money, didn't work out, lost some money, business ventures. There was a starting of a real, true friendship. Too much of a burden. This isn't the greatest card. Kind of feeling like you don't, it was this way, but it's kind of like feeling like you don't have a choice, right? And then dead. Done. He's done with Shane, sadly. That's it. Crap. Hey, you know what? This might not be true, okay? I'm just letting you know. I don't know. Who am I? Who am I? I'm nothing. All this is for fun anyways, but that doesn't look very good. Oh, man. Jeez. This is a card you do not want to see in a friendship. This is dead. This is done. So this is what I didn't do last time, so let's do an overview. So, because I have to look them up again, because I forget the coyote. What was the coyote again? 13 in here. Trickster. Yeah, it was the trickster. Okay, I was right. So, this boy's calling on. He's a little trickster. I don't know if he's learned his lesson yet, but he's a little trickster. That's not going to change. He can also make things really light, though. So he's probably going to do that. I don't know if he's going to be serious. Maybe he's not going to be serious about all this stuff. He's going to take things really light approach on the outside. He's a trickster, right? And then this was kind of like embracing the darkness, embracing the situation. Not trying to control everything, right? That's hard for him. I don't see a lot of emotional growth. I don't see him, changing a lot. I do see business-wise, he's changing. So I'm not going to mess up these cards here. But, he's going to start, something new. He's got new business ventures. He's got new things on the horizon. That's what he's focused on. He's focused on business. He's changing things up. He's taking some time, a pause. He's balancing ideas and figuring out what he needs to do next. He got the Magician card, so that could be deceiving and that sort of thing. Although they say such positive things here, but basically, he's managing his resources. He's got what he needs, and he's waiting for the right time, right? And then we got 2 pages here, which I think are that he's going to be connecting to a more younger audience. And, he's already connected to a young audience, but I think he's going to pull in younger people. He's going to try to, freshen things up, like appeal to more younger people and something fresh. I don't know. I think he might have a completely different idea. I think we might be surprised, what? He's already, but the thing is, it's I'm not seeing a ton of passion. I'm seeing this more business move kind of thing. I'm not seeing this as if makeup was his passion, this is not it. If music was his passion, this is not it. This is if that was ever it. I don't know what it is, but he might say it's a passion because he's got the trickster. But yeah, and then I mean, I asked about Shane, sugar mama, loss of money, an actual starting of an emotional relationship, but overburdened, being trapped, relationship over. I mean, that's like, if you're doing a reading and you get something this, like, it's hard. I don't know what other people would interpret this as. And this is like an unneeded burden when it's upside down, right? Sometimes it's like everything takes hard work, but sometimes it's worth it. But when it's connected to these two cards, no, that's relationship's over. He's done. So I guess that's it. I don't know if you like this. Maybe if you could share it, and or if you could ask, like, is there something particular that you'd want me to do a intuitive reading on? And again, all of this is just for fun, like, and I don't know, people always say don't send hate, but like, I really, like, this isn't about hate. Like, please, I don't know if you're hearing anything in here about hating someone. It's not. Please, we have enough hate in this world. Like, if you don't like someone, just don't subscribe to them, and, you know, don't give them the attention. And, you know, there's better things to do than probably watching this video even. So please, like, if you're debating on watching this or going outside or meeting with a friend, you know, go meet with a friend. But if you're like me and you don't like meeting with people, then, you know, watch my video. That's okay. All right, I've probably been talking enough. So thank you very much. And yeah, have a lovely evening. Bye.